Hey guys, it's Carrie here, back in Toronto from the meet and greet in Vegas. Was going to say fresh from the meet and greet. No, not so fresh. Who else is absolutely exhausted after that weekend? I mean, there's only so much fun and sleep you can pack into a weekend, so, you know, priorities, right? I know I didn't sleep much. But I have so much to say about the meet and greet. I'm not even really sure where to start. So I'm going to start with all positive stuff. Well, I have all positive stuff to say anyhow, but I want to do a tag game for the Las Vegas 2012 meet and greet. 3 NSVs. NSVs that for anybody who is not familiar, that is a non-scale victory. So something awesome that happened to you that wasn't necessarily related to your actual weight, but how you feel about yourself or anything else regarding effects that you have in your life from your weight loss. And so we're going to do 3 NSVs from this weekend. And then also one reason why you want to come next year and to bring a friend. Why do you want to bring a friend or somebody else that you know and why you think they should be there. Okay, so here goes. My first one. When I was bigger, people always used to tell me that they're like, oh, you look like someone. You look like Bette Midler. Everybody always used to say I look like Bette Midler. But she's big. She's not too big these days, but they always used to say Bette Midler. Since I have lost weight, and including this weekend, it happened twice this weekend, people tell me that I look like, oh, you're like that girl from that show, Sex and the City. Oh yeah, you look like Carrie Bradshaw, meaning Sarah Jessica Parker. And I'll take that. Hey, I think she looks great. So, NSV number 1. People used to say that I look like Bette Midler, and now they tell me I look like Sarah Jessica Parker. Pretty awesome. Next one. Oh, this is my favorite. Okay, so this was Saturday night wearing my dress. I love that dress. I can't tell you, I've never owned a piece of clothing that I've ever felt so good in my life. It's just, I find that clothes are really, really a reflection of how we feel inside. And that dress to me is just celebration. And this new vibrancy in life that I found, and that is sort of the outer expression of it. I adore that dress. And so, like, dressing up and, like, gluing all that stuff to my face and stuff. And I have to say one of the highlights was walking from where our room was in the North Tower to the South Tower where the party was. We had to walk through the casino. And you should have seen us walking through that casino. Everybody was turning heads. I had people commenting, oh, that dress. Like, that felt amazing. I felt like a rock star. It was awesome. Oh, there's another one I want to add to that too. Another night when we were out, actually the bartender asked me if we were famous. And I was like, yeah. Of course we're famous. Anyhow, so yeah, no, that was awesome. And then also at the party being tapped 3 times for the bling off. I think they were only allowed to vote for one, but I kept getting tapped. I said, oh no, I've already got one. So, that was great. That was really great. And the party was so much fun, guys. I'm so glad we were all there. Like, it makes me really happy. I'm not gonna cry. Okay, NSV number 3. This one's funny. So the first night we were in another hotel, and then we switched over to Bally's. We had to move all of our stuff in the car. And so the back seat and the trunk were packed full of luggage. I wasn't sure how much room there would be in the next carload. So I decided to get in the car. I'm looking in there, looking down in the car. I'm like, yeah, I think I could fit in there. And so I sat in the seat well of the car in the back seat. It's like tiny. This is especially awesome for me because when I was bigger, I mean, before I gained my weight, it was always like, I have 2 sisters, and it was always, oh, who's going to get to sit in the front seat of the car, right? And when I gained my weight, it wasn't a question anymore. I was always the one sitting in the front seat of the car. Because I couldn't fit in the back. I would squish everybody. There was no room for me. So I sat in the seat with the biggest room, which was the front seat of the car. And now I squeeze on laps. I squeeze between people. I have no problem sitting in the back, and I can even fit in the seat well. How awesome is that? It's awesome. Okay. Why do I want to come next year? Because like every year it is awesome, and it gets more and more awesome every year. I was so excited to see in the goodie bags this year that they had Simply Bar. I want Simply Bar to have a table next year. I don't think they had a table this year, but I actually didn't really get to go to any of the talks or go around that much because I was doing nails the whole time. But because I was doing nails along with the $40 contribution from S.J. Harris, we were able to raise $262. That's awesome. Thank you to everybody who came in, sat down, and had their nails done and contributed. There was somebody who gave me $20 before lunch to get it done, and then when I came back, she said, oh, she's going to be coming back after, but I didn't find her after. So I'm really bad with names, especially when I meet a whole bunch of new people. So thank you so much. I gave that along as a contribution with the rest of them. And next year, if you want your nails done, I'm there, or makeup maybe. Okay, so yes, I want to come because it is awesome. I mean, there isn't really anything else out there. I mean, other than small regional groups where you might already know each other and get together anyhow. I mean, this big, amazing celebration of our achievement, of what we've been through, of what we're still going through. The support and the love and getting to see other people get granted their surgeries. It's so emotional. I don't think there's anything else that, there's no, like, it's very, very hard to describe all the feelings that come up when I think about it. Just love and support and everything. It's wonderful. And fun. Who can, you can't say, not talk about, like, fun. Because, just like Connie said, it's not a conference, it's a party. I definitely had my fill of partying. I had such a great time. And hi to all my new friends. It was so awesome meeting you. It's really different when you see each other on YouTube. I mean, you can get a connection that way, but then when you actually meet somebody, it's like exciting, and it's just, you feel all the warmth between everybody. It's amazing. And you know, if you can break bread and have a drink together, life is good. Life is really good. There's a lot of things I think that we don't always get from the videos, that things that don't really come through. People are more formal in their videos, or if they act a certain way or not. And, you know, when you see them in real life, that's the deal, you know, you're getting the real deal. Insecurities and everything, you know, and I think people have to remember that. You know, Mel has issues with that. I used to have terrible issues with that. I mean, when I was bigger, I was once at a friend's birthday party, and I had to leave the restaurant before she even got there. I was running out the door because I was mid-panic attack and completely freaking out, hyperventilating. That was part of my life. I don't really get that anymore. But it was something that I really had to work on. And there are moments where I'm in front of people and I can be like, oh my God, I must look like a complete asshole. Or like some idiot, you know, like, and I consciously choose to not care because I'm like, you know what? I'm happy with how I feel. I feel good. They don't like it. That's their deal. They don't have to. And I don't have to care whether they do or not. And that is liberating. I'll let you do what you want. I can express my opinion. I can, you know, say what I want. I can dress what I want. People might think I'm weird. Good for them. It's me. Not going to be anybody else. Okay, so the last part of this tag game. Reason to come next year and why you want to bring some friends. I would really, really like, well, I told you why I want to come. It's the best time ever. Best party of the year. Better than New Year's. I would like to see more MGB people. I mean, I had my MGB. I had a lot of complications. And I got converted to RNY, as many of you know. But there are a lot of people with MGB out there who love their MGB. And most people don't know about it. I mean, having complications like I have is very, very uncommon. You know, and there's a big community out there. There's over 5,000 people in that community, and you never see that representation there. It's just me. So I'd like to see that. And I would really, really, really like to see Rose Wolf come out. I know she went to one of the meet and greets on the East Coast a couple years ago, and she was one of my mentors before I had surgery. And she's actually the reason why I started making videos when I did, because I had been watching people's videos. I'm not sure, but I think she may have introduced me to the community. She said, "Oh, there's lots of videos on YouTube." And she said, "You know what? If you're gonna make videos, you should start making them before you have your surgery." And it's true, because we need to see the whole story. Not just the good parts, the bad parts, the before parts, the parts where we're so upset with ourselves that we're screaming and crying and can't wait to have our surgery. There's all the rough stuff that we go through when we have surgery, and getting used to eating all over again. I have to learn how to eat all over again with this RNY now. My pouch is not the same as it was, and I'm still getting used to it. It's funny. I was laughing during the meet and greet because, like, everybody goes out to dinner and orders a little plate. They eat 2 bites. They're good. Every third bite, the next thing, there's like 3 people running from the table to the bathroom. It's like, everybody deals with it. I mean, 3 years out, whatever, you still deal with it. Food tastes good. Our minds tell us that we should eat more food, right? That's our evolution. That's how our bodies are. And our frontal lobe isn't always so strong in determining, oh no, maybe I shouldn't take that next bite. And certainly not, oh no, let me try and wash it down with a swig of coffee now. Oh no. But you gotta laugh about it, because seriously, it's funny. It's funny. We all go through it. I'm sure other people who ate with other friends of theirs together went through the exact same thing. But yeah, I want to see more MGB people next year. Okay, tag. Who am I going to tag? Oh, this is a fun part. Who am I going to tag? Connie, QuiltingConnieB, I'm tagging you. I am tagging Julie, BeTheBestMe. Julie, you're tagged. Wendy. It is you, bandedwendy. Tag. Who else? Somebody new. Oh! Brittany's banded. You're tagged. And I also want to tag one more. Let's do one for the guys. BabdedB, you're tagged. That's it for me for tonight. Bye!